Hi guys, hope you're all okay. As you can tell by the title, this is going to be a tag video. I have printed off the questions, so if I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking at. Most definitely yes. In fact, I have got 2 new ones this year. I really should have put one on. Last year's was epic. If you've seen the vlog channel, you'll know what they were. But yes, most definitely a Christmas jumper person. No, but we did, but not. We didn't leave cookies and milk in my house. We left a mince pie and a brandy, because obviously it's cold and brandy would warm Father Christmas up. And we always used to leave a carrot for the reindeers. The best present Father Christmas ever bought me. Sorry, it's a little bit strange because the questions say Santa, and in my life it's always been Father Christmas. Oh, what's the best Father Christmas present? When I was little, like little, I had My Little Ponies. I think they're kind of back in again now. But I had the My Little Pony castle, and it was pink and it had purple turrets, are they called? And I loved it. And yeah, it had like, oh, it was amazing. That was kind of awesome. Another great one is, one year I got like, there was this toy called Keepers, and like there was a swan and a snail, and I think there was a cartoon about it as well. This is like 80s throwback, this vlog tag. And you had a key, and like the swan, the wings open, and you could put secret treasures in there. And one year I got like 5 of those, like 5 different ones. That was pretty epic. And because I used to get bikes for my birthday, so I didn't get bikes for Christmas. But yeah, I was a bit, because I was such a good girl, I got quite a lot at Christmas. But yeah, definitely the My Little Pony castle stands out in my mind as like the best present Father Christmas ever got me. I think I'm trying to think, the most ridiculous thing I ever asked Father Christmas for would have probably been a brother or a sister, a younger, like a sibling. I have 3 older siblings. I have 2 big sisters and a big brother, and there's quite a large age gap. It's literally like 13, 14, 15 years. Like they're a year after each other, and there's like 13 years between me and the sister in between, if that makes sense. So even though I had siblings, you know, by the time I was, I don't know, it's like my eldest sister moved out of home when I was 3. So I kind of was a little bit lonely, because even though my brother and other sisters still lived at home, they were teenagers and they were out with their mates and they did not want to play with me. So that was kind of a silly thing to ask for, because I already had a big family. And then I think, you know, asking for a puppy, and we all know puppies aren't for Christmas. But yeah, I'm going to say a younger sibling, because I would have probably hated it. They'd have been good for when I wanted to play board games, but for the rest of my life it's like, no, I enjoy being the youngest child. This isn't a movie, it's kind of a TV programme, or like a one-off Christmas special, and it's called the Flint Street Nativity. If I can find a video with it on, I will link it below. It broke my heart. Earlier in this year we had to have a new Sky Plus box, which meant we lost everything off of our old Sky Plus box, and I had the Flint Street Nativity on there, and it had been on there for like 4 years, and now I don't have it. I'm gonna have to buy it. But yeah, basically it is a load of British comedians, Frank Skinner, Ralph Little, Jane Horrocks, so many, like the king from Game of Thrones. In Game of Thrones season 1, the king, who obviously gets killed if you've watched it, sorry, spoiler alert, he's in it. It's just full of amazing British comedic actors playing, I think they're like 8 or 9, and they're at school and they're doing the nativity. It's amazing. I love it. It is my all-time favourite. I know it's not a movie, so if I'm going to have to do a movie, I really like Elf. I think everyone likes Elf. And Home Alone 1. Me and John have that disagreement. He prefers Home Alone 2. I prefer Home Alone 1. So yeah, that's kind of over-answered the question, but there you go. My favourite Christmas song, I love all of them pretty much. I have been listening to Christmas music as early as April before, because literally once my birthday is over, which is in April, I'm kind of like, oh, what do I have to look forward to? Christmas. Because I love Christmas music. My favourite Christmas song of all time is, without a doubt, Greg Lake, I Believe in Father Christmas, which is quite a I can't say that word. It's a little bit of a depressing Christmas song, but I love it, and I love covers of it. Like on my phone, I've downloaded so many people's covers of that song. I love it. If you know of a good cover on YouTube, if you can link it down below, if it lets you, do it, because I love it so much. Yeah, it's amazing. My least favourite Christmas song is All I Want for Christmas Is You. Not because it's a bad song, because I really like the song, but I really despise the Christina Aguilera Jingle Bells. It's like like Mariah Carey does it, everyone who covers it does it, and it's just full of trills and little voice tricks, and they make the song 12 minutes long, and you just go, yeah, okay, you can hit that really high C, great. I can't do it, and I can't sing along with it, so I don't like it. That's a really stupid question. Well, obviously, everyday life, I much prefer red. It's one of my favourite colours. If you've seen my house, you know there's pretty much red everywhere. But at Christmas, like, my colour scheme is like red, gold and green. It's classic. You've got to have it. You've got to have both. So, both. Growing up, we had loads. My dad was the world's biggest Christmas freak, putting out there. So we had loads, like from the music we listened to when we put the decorations up, to what we ate on Christmas Eve, to what we had for Christmas breakfast. Same thing every year. Yeah, there were loads growing up. As a couple, because obviously I'm married, we always, or for the last, I'm going to say 5 years, we've always had Christmas Eve party where we don't get like hammered drunk because you don't want to ruin Christmas Day, but it's kind of like we have our like close-knit friends. There's like a maximum of 12 people, and like last year they brought, like the two that have children brought their children, and it was just nice and pleasant, and we have a little bit of food, we have a laugh, and we wish everybody Merry Christmas, and that's kind of something that we do that I really love. What do I want for Christmas? See, I have a wish list on Pinterest. The link to my Pinterest will be down below. I have had a request from a couple of you to do a what I want for Christmas video, but I think that's a bit strange. I'm not sure. I may do one, because normally if you guys request it, I do it. But yeah, I don't really know. I'd kind of like a refurbished MacBook Pro. The reason I say a refurbished one is we already have one and we have an iMac, but it's one of those things, if John's on the MacBook and I want to go on the computer but I want to do it in front of the TV, it's kind of like I can't. But they're a lot of money, so I don't want to buy a new one. So if I get a reasonably priced refurbished one. I think I'd quite like that. Oh, I should have said goodwill to all men and a cure for cancer, shouldn't I? Oh, I'm such a bad person. We all have good wishes for people. But for an actual physical gift, what else would I like? There's lots of like little trinket things for like around the house that I quite like. Oh, I'm trying to think. I've seen this beautiful necklace, and it's silver, and it's greyhounds or whippets or lurchers kind of chasing each other, but that's crazy money, and I think if John bought it for me I'd probably tell him off because it's very expensive. But in a dream world I'd quite like that. Oh, I don't know really. It's one of those things, Christmas is more, I'm more of a buying for other people than going, I want that and I want that. And even though I have a wish list and it has quite a lot of stuff on it, that's more for one, you know, if I get that thing where somebody gives me £50 for Christmas or however much money, a monetary amount for Christmas, I'd be like, oh yeah, I remember there's that dress on ASOS, I can get that, or I remember those earrings on Etsy, I'll go and buy that. But there's nothing massively that I kind of want. Does that sound weird? I think that does. Anyway, I've rambled too much. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you have a wonderful holidays, Hanukkah. I'm trying to think of other holidays in December and I'm really showing my ignorance. Oh, I'm sorry. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely December. Take care, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. I'm sorry I've rambled at the end. Whew. Bye, guys.